Alright, into chapter 1008. Ashura Doji, head of the mountain bandits. I know it's been a while, a little late this week with the chapter review. Had a shot in the arm, got that Pfizer vaccine in me, so I'm kind of feeling it. Plus it's warm and nice outside. I've been enjoying the weather. So it is what it is. My life doesn't revolve around doing this. Sorry if I disappoint anybody, but that's the way it is. Anyway, chapter 1008. Cover story, we got Nico Robin giving wings to a horse, turning into like Pegasus from Hercules. We pick up where we left off. We're at the treasury, and the scabbards are surprised that this is Odin. They don't believe what they're looking at, and Ashura is like, hey, snap out of it. You know this is not the way, Lady Toki's power works. There's no way that this can be the real Odin. And some of them come to their senses and realize he's right. And I guess Kinemon, he knows it, but he doesn't want to face the truth a little bit. He's kind of conflicted. And you got the ninja talking about him too. And then Ashura, he hits Kinemon because Kinemon don't want to believe it. Like, he wants to believe that's Odin. And he punches Kinemon, like, try to slap him to his senses. He's not really trying to hurt Kinemon, he's just trying to get him out of the way. And he swings at the what appears to be Odin, cuts his face, just to show that this is not Odin. But he gets stabbed in the process by this figure in it's like either the shoulder or the chest. And then all come to their senses and they realize they've been duped and fooled. And he's like, Ashura is like, I wanted to believe that was Odin just as much as y'all do, but I know it ain't. And it's Conjuro. He's talking through the clone of Odin he made. Now, I would have really hated if that was the real Odin. Like I said in my previous video, I like this better. I like this even better than what some people speculated it being the fox, the shape-shifting fox, because that would have been kind of sick on the fox's part. Because even if he was friendly, and he was just doing it to show that he can do it, it's kind of a sick joke. I mean, think about it. If somebody you love, passed away, and somebody, came back looking just like them, and knowing what they were doing, it's kind of a sick joke. I'll be wearing that fox as around my neck. You know what I'm saying? I'd be making, something out of him. If that was a real fox. But he has this little speech. He's talking through his clone, the Odin clone. And Kiko is apologizing to Ashura that you couldn't, bring yourself to kill Conjuro. It really made no sense. She should have said something. Meaning she couldn't do it herself. She should have, Kinemon would have done it. He swung at Conjuro, no hesitation. He went straight for his neck. So he should have said something. I don't know. That's what that is. And they all realize that that's a drawing of Odin. It's not the real Odin. But Kanjuro, he confesses that he's been mortally wounded, and it's taken a lot out of him to do this, and he knows he don't have much, time in this world left. And he tells them about his intentions to go after Momonosuke, and they're like, we want to kill him, but put everything aside, we gotta protect Momonosuke. And they also realize that what they said over their intercom thing about Momonosuke being with Shinobu, and they realize that he's not alone, he's with Shinobu, so he's not, completely by himself. It does have some level of protection. And then it shows this Oden clone having some type of like dynamite or something on him, so I guess he's like a suicide bomber. And Ashura tackles him out of a window to save everybody else, and they blow up. So I don't know, it's One Piece, you don't know if anybody's dead, so I'm not going to think he's dead. I don't know. Ashura might be dead, he might not be dead, but he sacrifices himself to save everybody else. And Kinemon's really pissed off at Kanjuro. He wanted to kill Kanjuro to start with. As soon as he knew he was a traitor, he swung at him. But it was a clone. He didn't know it was a clone. He thought it was the real Kanjuro. He still had every intention to kill him. He swung at his neck. He was trying to cut his head off. So all the scabbards are, pissed off about that. And it shows Kanjuro, and then it shows Jack coming through the wall, the mammoth, in his mammoth form. He's trying to finish off the scabbards. And the Duke, he tells everybody to go on, and I'll fight Jack by myself. Y'all go on and y'all go after Momonosuke, protect him. And I take on Jack by myself. Now Sanji's supposed to be heading down there, so hopefully Sanji comes to help him out. I don't know, maybe he does, maybe he don't. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but they have words. And Jack says to the Duke, the moon's not out, you can't go into Sulong form. And Duke replies, yeah, but you don't have that poisonous gas like you did on Zone either. So we kind of tick for tat. We're both injured, we're both beaten up, and we both don't have our A game right now, so we're kind of even. So just shut the hell up and let's fight. So now it's showing Orochimaru coming back to life. So they tease Kazuki Oden coming back to life, and then they really bring back Kanjuro and Orochimaru. I'm not Orochimaru, Orochi, the Shogun Orochi. So I don't know, they teased bringing Oden back to life and really brought back Kanjuro and Oden. I mean, not Oden, but Orochimaru. I'm gonna call him Orochimaru because he has the same powers as Orochimaru. He's based off the same thing, whatever. He's vowing to slaughter everybody. He's bitter. He's hell-bent on destruction. So now it's showing Yamato and Shinobu and Momonosuke, and Yamato is talking about Momonosuke's power, how it's kind of like Kaido's power, and it's based off his dragon fruit. So maybe she can kind of teach Momonosuke about, about how to fully utilize that power, because she seems to be knowledgeable on it. And Shinobu is inquiring about Luffy. They're wondering about what's going on top of the roof with Luffy and all of them fighting Kaido. And somehow Momonosuke is telling Shinobu about Luffy. And then Shinobu's like, how do you know this? And this will go back to the voice of all things. Maybe, Momonosuke has that. Maybe, they have that rapport, Luffy and, Momonosuke, they have that rapport because they both, heard the big elephant that cried on Zou. So both heard that voice of Zunisha, the big elephant on Zou. So, I don't know, maybe they have some type of rapport with one another. They can, sense when one another's in danger, or if they're happy, sad, or whatever. They can, kind of get that vibe from one another, even if they're kind of distant. And Yamato is saying she wish she was up there with him to fight Kaido. She wants to fight Kaido too, and she might very well get this opportunity. Excuse me. Like I said, I got that virus. I ain't got that virus. I got the vaccine on my arm. I'm kind of feeling it a little bit. You can kind of tell my voice is kind of raspy, and I do have a cough drop in my mouth, so excuse me, but I'm doing the best I can. Anyway, so Yamato is talking to Shinobu. She's, wanting to go up there and fight Kaido, like I said. And Momonosuke tells Shinobu that he's worn out, but his spirits are high. He's high-spirited. And then we go back up to the rooftop, and we see Luffy. I guess his haki has returned, and he's gotten his second wind, I guess. And then we see Law, Zoro, Kid all talking about how they need to separate Big Mom and Kaido, because they can't take them on both by their, together. They need to split them up. And Kaido makes this comment about it's just like hell. And then Luffy comes back at him and says, if this is hell, I've been through this before. He's been through this with, Doflamingo. He's been through this with Katakuri. So it's no place I've never been. It's like the old saying goes, when you're going through hell, you need to keep on going. And that's where the chapter ends. With this chapter, I'm very glad that that's not the real Oden. I'm glad they went with Kanjuro's clone. A lot of people speculated different possibilities, but that's the best one in my opinion, because even the fox, I wouldn't have liked that either. I think it would have been a sick joke on the fox's part. It's kind of sinister. And plus the fox, when did the fox and Oden meet for them to be cloned? I've even heard people theorizing about it being Katarina's devil fruit and Blackbeard being here. Katarina and Oden didn't meet, so that couldn't have taken place. That was stupid. I've heard Bon Clay, but he wasn't around with Oden, so how can he have done it? That's kind of stupid. But yeah, I like this the best. But he did bring back Orochi and Kanjuro. So he's still bringing back people. He still don't want to kill nobody for some reason. This fight's going to go on forever if you don't kill somebody. Somebody needs to either go to prison or get defeated or something. It's just going to drag it out. And we got the Duke fighting Jack. Scruff McGruff. He looks like a dog, just like Scruff McGruff. So we got him fighting Jack. Sanji's on his way down there. He might help out. He might put the finishing blows on Jack. I don't know if he's gonna get the exact credit for, you know, whooping Jack. I think the Duke is going to get defeated. He's going to put up a fight, but he's going to eventually get defeated. And then Sanji's going to finish off Jack. Hopefully that's the case. That's the way I think it's going to go. That's the chapter for this week. I got a few more other videos in the works. Kind of figure out how I want to do that. It's not One Piece related, but it's still neat. And anyway, in my opinion, I like it anyway. Been doing a lot of things. Like I said, the weather's been real nice. It's, you know, warming up, and I've been enjoying the weather. So with all that going on, I get out the videos when I can. Thanks for watching. If you like, subscribe, leave a comment. I am in the process of making some bumper stickers. So if you want one, let me know. It's kind of a trial and error. I don't know how the finished product is going to be. I'll see it when I see it, but they're on their way, and I think it's kind of neat. Has my little logo of, you know, Sanji sprinkling the salt, and to subscribe and see sea salt Sanji on it. I like it. I like it a lot, and I think it'd be pretty neat. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.